So Bird Box, which is the brand new Netflix post-apocalyptic thriller, and I would say this is a solid film. This is a solid, small, under 20 million independent film. This is a wonderful, solid film. And to the point that any criticism I have with the film, it's kind of one of those things where you point out a criticism and then it fixes the criticism that you have to the point you're like, okay, it's not really that important. Um, but with this film, it's just wonderful. You know, you feel the intensity and the situation in hand with this with the idea of the global scale of it, even though it's very Italian and very small towards it. Um, I mean, the reason why the human race is dying off is because these creatures, wherever they have come from, these creatures only kill people who see them. So most of our characters have to wear blindfolds. And for that, you have that sense of authenticity because it's that whole thing of like, oh, sight is a very important thing. You have to see the way things going, and when you have to wear a blindfold, you feel that you have a sense of like, how you going how are you going to move around trying to get to point A to point B. So you feel that intensity towards our characters because of that. Now, does it feel a little bit like Quiet Place? Yeah, it does. With the whole it being sound, it's sight, but you know, films spell other films. But what also caught me off by guard is the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful performances in this film. Definitely from Sandra Bullock. I think mainly because when I think of Sandra Bullock, I think of like Mr. Geniality or All About Steve or The Blind Side or Ocean's 8. You know, like films that like it's mostly romantic comedies, and so I have this kind of mindset of like, okay, she can do romantic comedies and do these like those type of films, and maybe isn't that good on the romantic side. And with this film, I got reminded heavily that holy shit, she is an awesome, wonderful dramatic actor. There's some scenes in this film that you're like, okay, I'm like, there's a that must be a very emotional day on set. There's some scenes in this movie that you say that to yourself. But the other performances are great. John Malkovich is John Malkovich. Sarah Paulson, Sarah Paulson. Jackie Weaver is a Swain. So pretty much I have to say wonderful things about her performance, right? So it's a solid, it's a very solid film. Once again, I would highly recommend it. And this is a tendency and all that, and the pacing's well done. It kind of goes like that, like it's a 2 hour film that kind of feels like 90 minutes, and it's a really solid film.